Here's an idea, and I'm gonna muse on it and let you listen and think and see what you think of it. A friend was talking to me the other day, and about all the terrible things that are being done in the world. And my friend said that they must be reptilian, archons, reptilian archons. The thing with me is looking through the lens of oneness, having been to the source consciousness of all is one and one is all. From that vantage point, I am unable, because I have that awareness now, because I have that singular consciousness, and I know that everything that appears in physical matter is an emanation of the invisible God, invisible source. And so everything external of you is also you. So in oneness consciousness, I am no longer able to say they, right? They are this and they are that. Outside of this dimension, I have heard it said, and this is how I experience all dimensions as one. There is no time. Outside of this earth dimension, everything is happening simultaneously. That would mean like they are also you. But to make it to make it understandable in this dimension of time and space and density, I'm thinking of, in the beginning was the word, and for this purpose here, this musing, I would say the word was very ignorant. It was ignorant and dark. That's how the first split of source happened. It was dark, it was dense. And the consciousness of God through density, through the dimensions, descending into density, became very ignorant and very barbaric. And that's why in our history, as well as in the dimensions, we see beings of lesser, denser consciousness, right? There are reptilians and archons and dark ones of real heavy density, but they are not they. One could say that they are you from another lifetime, right? You were not always as conscious and as intelligent as you are today in this timeline. You started out as the primordial goo at one point in your many, many reincarnations. And so it may not be right to say they are this and they are that without remembering that at one point you were that exact same thing. That then affords us a little bit more empathy. You just are the fortunate forerunner that gets to enjoy and expand consciousness for the next generation. You're on the forefront of expanding consciousness rather than behind in the back row, right? So you get to see, you get to experience more light, but you're doing that to help all of humanity, even the dark ones. And the dark ones may not necessarily get it in this incarnation, but in their next incarnation, because of your expanded consciousness, because you quote unquote know better or have more light, through your word, you are bringing that into the consciousness of Gaia. And those who are dark now, and when they reincarnate, they're going to reincarnate into a world that is of a higher vibration because of your work, your front runner work of expanding consciousness into more and more light. If you become more civilized in yourself, you're going to seed that consciousness into the collective world. So you are a forerunner. Do not point your finger backwards and say they are this and that. Just remember, you once were that, and you have evolved because you were chosen to be on the front of evolution. So because of you and me and many others who speak the word, because everything that we know today was spoken, was someone's spoken word once that we heard, we picked up on, and then we added and built on that. So that's why it's important that you keep on speaking, regardless whether that agrees with me or not. Speak your truth, because the word spoken is consciousness. And every word spoken will go into someone's subconscious mind and will contribute to their change. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word evolved, and the Word evolved. And that's why we keep speaking the Word, to keep evolving humanity. There is no vain word, no word spoken in vain. All of it is seed. And we're seeding a field, we're seeding consciousness into the field. And someone that hears our word and other people's words, those things create the consciousness for them. That is how consciousness evolves. So keep speaking the word.